Well, hello again. It's time for another short video update. We didn't make one last week. We just got so busy, so we have a lot to go over. We stopped in Charlottesville, Virginia early Sunday morning and made a video, actually live streamed a sermon. First time I've ever preached a message from the front seat of a car, but that went well. It was live streamed into Thailand, and some folks in Pakistan also were watching. So from there we went about a half hour down the road to Stanton, Virginia, and I preached at 9 o'clock worship service at a supporting church, and then 11 o'clock preached again. We sang, had a good time visiting with folks there. Then we drove back up to Gwendolyn's mom and dad's house, and I preached that evening at Fellowship Baptist Church. So had a busy Sunday, and actually we're busy all week long. What else did we do?
Well, after that, we did a surprise graduation party for Cynthia at my mom and dad's house with some of my family. And then it was William's birthday, and we actually were traveling on his birthday, so we did that a day early. Everything's been thrown off with getting Cynthia to school, and we got her there and got her checked in and got her registered. And her classes started yesterday, so we've all been making adjustments, and we've made it back to Texas.
Yes, and I actually had to come to Texas once in the middle of that week. I had to drive all night ahead of a hurricane. Remember the name, Laura or something. So to beat the hurricane, I had to drive all night, and I had a meeting here on a Friday morning, then turned around and drove about half the night to get back to Knoxville.
So actually, I was the one that ended up having to take Cynthia for check-in because he was here, and thankfully my parents were able to go with us, so they helped out with the kids, so I wasn't dragging them around the school campus all day too.
Yes, and Cynthia's not with us now. She's there in Knoxville, but she says thank you to those of you who sent her gifts to help her with her college expenses. I gave her all of that money, and it was almost $100, and it's probably spent by now, but thank you for that. So what else?
Well, now there's just 5 of us traveling, so I'm kind of lost without my morning coffee drinker. Yeah,
we went to a restaurant and they said how many, and I said 6, and nope, just 5. And I remember when Lee left, and I went into a restaurant and said 7 people, and then nope, just 6. So it's gonna take some getting used to. But we're happy. Cynthia's in college, doing a good job. Lee also is doing just fine here in Texas, so we thank the Lord for that. Next week, this coming Sunday, I'll be preaching in Sherman, Texas, and then we have a lot of driving around and things we're going to be doing here in Texas. Just pray for our safety as we're doing a little bit more traveling now. We have a lot more appointments. We're pretty booked up through the end of this year, and pray for the kids as we're getting them in gear with homeschool, and also for Cynthia in college. Keep her in your prayers. And so is that about it? That's about it. We're probably forgetting something. We'll put it in next week's video. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for supporting us. God bless you.